Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Long Dark. I'm KirkSteven, and welcome back to Stalker. We last left our heroine and her wonderful companion, Murdoch, here at Timberwolf Mountain Hut. And we are still in full swing of Project Plunder. We just need to continue plundering this area, and we need to get all this stuff. Ooh, these are all cured. Fantastic. Tell you what, let's put those in here for a moment. We should probably pull these out of here. They're probably not a good idea. All this stuff in here. More stuff than I know what to do with. Alright, I'm going to put these in here for the moment. Cured deer hide. We can be making all kinds of goodies here. That one's cured. Ooh, the ski jacket's cured too. Good job. Alright, so we need to continue to plunder the wonderful region that is known as Timberwolf Mountain. And so it'll kind of lighten the load here, and we are going to go and empty out some more containers. So what can we leave behind? We do not need... Alright, let's go through this. We do not need a second fire striker. We probably could leave some of these antibiotics behind. And I'd say at least 2 of the goad rings. And a bunch of these painkillers. We're not carrying any extra clothing, are we? Got a ton of food. More than we probably need. And we are carrying... Let's move that into there. We'll fix it later. Take our 1 can. Take our... Oh my goodness, is Murdoch gonna deteriorate? Is he gonna age like a dog? We'll have to keep an eye on Murdoch. I'm gonna take the bow and the knife. We'll drop some of this food, and that should help us with weight. So let's go out here. Isn't this the crappy pile of Lairline food? Oh wait, we weren't supposed to eat that. Oh well, I guess we're eating that one. This is the less crappy pile of airline food. That's helping with the weight. What else we got over here? I think I'm gonna take the sodas, but we can leave the soup behind. Come on. That's all we need. Soda, energy drinks, and crackers. And a few cattails. More coal, yeah. I think that's going to be good enough. Alright, let's roll. It's early enough in the morning. Get a drink, Astrid. Jeez, drink a soda. Crazy amounts of food here. No, we weren't gonna take that. I had a thought, but we'd have to go quite a ways to do anything with that. So. So we kind of got interrupted on our other journey on the last episode, you know, kind of tearing up on the wolves, but I think it helped a lot in the getting our cooking up. We've got more wolf pelts curing. Don't necessarily know that I'm going to make a second jacket. I think I've got one, right? Maybe we repair it. That might be a good idea. Utilize it for repairs. Probably should have some type of defensive weapon out. We didn't wipe up the entire map of wolves. Just one little small part of it. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we'll go down into Ravine. Ooh, you know what? I need to make sure. We brought our hacksaw with us, didn't we? Okay. Just thought about that. We're going to head down into our Echo Ravine. Let's go get the containers that are down there. And we'll go and see if maybe by blind luck we can pick up a bedroll in Three-Way Cave. I know every once in a while sometimes they can hide there. And then we'll head through the cave right there by Echo Ravine's containers. And we'll cut through the mountain and we'll dump out over where that engine is. And we've been over there, but we'll make sure that we've gathered everything. I know I left a few things behind. Especially items that will deteriorate. And I want to make sure we gather everything up and we'll gather it all into one spot. So basically we're going to work on picking this place clean so we can decide what's next. And I think what's going to be next is the place that I really have mixed feelings about. And that would be Black Rock. Not a big fan of the Timberwolves. And I just need to learn to get over that. So what better way to do it than just to go over there and deal with it? We'll have firearms, we'll have the bow and arrows and torches and all that stuff. And we just need to get over this nonsense and face the fears, get better at it, and move on. We can continue to be afraid, we just need to be braver. Because at some point we're going to need to go to Bleak Inlet. At some point we may go to Sundered Pass. We're going to be dealing with them all over the place. So let's figure out how to deal with them. 7 sticks. Grab a couple more of these. While they're here in front of us. Hello. How are you? Nice to see you. Grab that in case we need to light a fire to keep us warm while we're cutting open the boxes. Every time I see that guy, it makes me laugh inside because all I can think of is DH done one time doing one of his episodes, mentioned him being Carl from, not Carl, but IT support. And every time I look at him, that's all I can think of. It was funny then, and it continues to be in the back of my head as funny. Well, hello. Well, apparently my breath is worse than I thought it was. Is there just one over here? Usually there's two. Apparently just the one. Okay. Oh, wait. I spoke too soon. I knew there was usually two over here. Where are you? Where are you hiding? There you are. I knew you'd be over here. Yes. Let's do this. Oh, we screwed it up. Easy, Astrid, easy. We shot him in the ear instead of the head. Not very effective, Astrid. Not very effective. Alright, get rid of him. And what about your dance partner? I just as soon get rid of you too. Come on. Yep, let's do this. Let's do this, party. Oh, you did a nasty old turn there. Yeah, he did a very unpredictable little deal there. Very interesting. Let's just use up our supplies. Alright. Well, he shouldn't bother us anymore. Let's see if we can't build us a small fire and warm up. Oh. Thank you for the hacksaw. Oh, spray paint. I was like, what is that weird can over there? Whoops. That's not what we wanted. Yeah, I don't think we need the accelerant. Just pick the torch. It's funny, I just saw, I think it was actually Zach, watching one of his videos recently where the wolf did the same thing, did that long turn and didn't do the normal, you know, run at you in a straight line. So I don't know if it was part of the terrain or what, but it was interesting. You know what? I probably should. Here. Let's warm one of these up. Drink this. Oh, I hear you in the background. I'm coming for you. That's weird. No sound. Okay, matches. I can hear the wolf howling in the background.
I think I can use this.
How weird. There's no sound there of me picking that up. You can hear the container, but you can't hear the saw. Interesting. Or if I got something in the settings turned down. But I mean, you wouldn't be able, I think if the sound was turned down, you wouldn't hear that. You can hear that open and close. That's weird. Alright, drink the birch bark tea. That'll keep us warm. And we'll go over here and open up this other container. Gee, last episode I was having such good success with the bow. Now, this one. Back to kindergarten. Still no sound on this.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, yes it will. Look at all this tea and stuff. Wouldn't I give for that canister of tea and deal on Dead World? Hey, all of our favorite foods in one place. So how overloaded are we? Not as overloaded as I thought we would be. One quick look here, though. I am curious here. Where are we at with cooking? We're almost there. And the reason I'm thinking that is like we're kind of here. We got a fire going. Maybe I go over there and grab a few chunks off of him. Even if I don't do the whole thing, just maybe do a couple of quick ones. I don't necessarily want to stay here all day. Alright, there's an hour on that fire. Let's go see if we can't get a couple of quick slices. Keep adding to our cooking. Ooh, I did it too far. There we go. Now we can micro harvest. This is the one thing I wish you could turn off. It isn't so much the gore. I mean, that doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I actually did meat cutting for several years in my younger days. So that part doesn't bother me at all. It's the motion part that I think would be something you could turn off, because I mean they allow you to take the sway off for when you get a sprain, which helps with that sway thing, and that's kind of in the accessibility thing, so that when you have people watching and stuff, that you don't have that swaying going on. So you'd think this would fall into that. Same way that like you can get rid of like the chewing noises and stuff, because some people have issues with that too. So it's just kind of weird that they went through all of that for sprains and stuff, but they, you know what? Pick that up. I started thinking Dead World for a second there. We actually could use feathers. Alright. Let's go cook these slivers here. And then we'll head up to the freeway cave. And these shouldn't take long at all here. Not for as small as they are. Dude, you're lucky. We don't have a Darner party mode. So if this engine is here, the other one's on the other side of the mountain. I still claim that this aircraft at the top of the summit is different than the aircraft that's in Pleasant Valley. I think it's two separate plane crashes. I used to think it was one, and I'm determined that it's two aircraft. Because even though it's the tail section up here, and you get the nose section in Pleasant Valley, there are 4 engines. There's one here. There's one on the other side of this cave. And there are engines in Pleasant Valley. And for me, the plane is too small to be a 4-engine plane. Even a 707 is bigger than what they're depicting in this scenario or simulation. You know what? I think we're going to leave Bambi there. And gather up the feathers, but I think we'll leave her alone. Really don't need to disturb. Okay, let's see what RNG has for us here. As it all populates in. What do we got? What do we got? All kinds of wood we don't need. Ooh, an improvised knife. Even Astrid's impressed by that. And a megatorch. Okay. Whoops. No, we don't want to use megatorch. We want to save that for important things. Let's use not such a megatorch. Let's use mini torch. Alright, this leads to the rope climb that leads over towards Deer Clearing. And we didn't place that rope, so I don't think there's anything tucked in here, but we'll take a quick peek. Negative. Okay. If we go back up to the summit and we think to grab it, we can plant that rope there. There's a couple other places that might be better served with the rope that we have. Can't think that I remembered searching that now that I come back over here. Oh, Astrid. How we needed that in Dead World. Especially when we were here. Alright, so that leads up to where the Prepper's Cache is and around that way. We've already been up over there, so. Let's head through the cave system. We'll go double check that other container over by the engine. Make sure we clean that one out. I'm still quite confused by some of the lack of sound effects. It's like I hear some of them, but not all of them. And I'd hate to stop the recording and then start back over. That's just a lot of extra editing to make it seamless. And it's just a slight annoyance. It's not really anything detrimental. We can still play. Do we have our crampons? Okay, we have them on. So we should be able to hear that. Yeah, I can hear that noise. I'm not going to go crazy with picking up coal, but we'll pick up a couple. No, we don't have many torches left. We may be using Megatorch sooner than we thought. Come on, Astrid, lift your feet. Oh, looky what's here. Looky what we found. I was kind of thinking about this in the back of my head, but looky here.
I'll take it.
Yes, you will, Astrid. Yes, you will. Another fire starting book. Antiseptic. We'll take it. We might need it. Alright. Go drinking potato chips. How can you go wrong? Alright. Let's fire up the red lantern. Alright, last piece of coal. No more picking coal up. I knew that was a possibility in here. I know it's a possibility in there's that cave that's over by where the prepper cache is in Pleasant Valley. I can't remember. Misty Falls over that way. There's that cave. Alright. Well, we're going to have to harvest all the fuel and load that thing up there. That's going to be our forever lamp. I can't remember if we got this container over here or not, or if there was one. But we're here. Let's go take a peek. There is one. I think we looked down at it when we were up at Eric's Falls there. Have we been into this? We have been into this. All right.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I know, but we can't leave anything behind. It causes a disturbance in the force. This is why we're making this trek. We'll eventually have to make another trip up the mountain. Because we left quite a bit of stuff behind up there. Mountaineer's hut is going to start to look like Mountaineer's general store. You know, so much junk. Engine number 2. Oh, risk of parasites healed. Thank goodness. Good knows we didn't want those pinworms. What a pain in the butt. Probably ought to arm themselves. Tell you what, let's get this out here. Oops. That's not what we wanted to do. Reload this thing. For us, one bullet just isn't enough. Alright. Put the gun away for a moment. Okay, okay, see. I wasn't an ass. I picked up my brass. I think we were quoting Tim Horton, right? I can't remember now. I hear ptarmigans. It's the real ptarmigans. Murdoch, there's one of your family members. No yawning. We're not done yet. Oh, that was not very funny. Here I was trying to pay attention to that. Now see, she's not swaying with the spraying. Because I have that turned off because of you guys watching. Because I know that can be annoying when you're bouncing back and forth. That's why I don't understand why you can't turn off that sway when you're doing harvesting. You know, if you're playing for yourself and you want that realism, that's fine. But when you're making content for other people, not everybody wants to watch all that bouncing around and all that stuff. I even try to consciously not move the mouse as quick. I mean, we all, you know, you get to playing and you're going to do it. But, I mean, I do consciously turn it down to slower register and try to move slower. Like that was a very quick turn. I should have done slower. Oh, good Lord, look at all this stuff.
I barely walk with this much gear.
Oh, I know, but we have to take this all. It's important. The fate of the universe, it's dependent upon us taking this clothing and safely storing it.
I'm gonna need need some first aid soon.
Yeah. You probably will. We're going to have so much stuff that we're going to have to turn the fishing hut into a storage shed. I think that's what's next. Alright, clear the sprain. We don't need any more. Let's go this way. Clear the sprain. There you go. I know it pains you to carry these ugly clothes, and it's not a fashion statement for you, but we have to do it, Astrid. We have to. I'm going to sneak up on the hut. They're so overloaded. Oh, if only the energy bars worked. Here, do this. Let's keep drinking sodas. That'll lighten the load. Just think, Astrid, we get to do this again. We get to climb to the top of the summit and drag a bunch of stuff else on. Step lively, step lively. You're only 140 kilos overweight. It's not a big deal. Well, at least there's no wolves over here. Our buddy the bear is coming by to visit. It'll be a race. Who gets to the cabin first? We're moving at about the same speed. It could be a tight race. I thought about dropping a bunch of stuff and going back after, but I think it works out to being about the same amount of time.
I need some first aid soon.
I think we're going to have to create a pile of laundry on top of the bed. It'll probably be very similar to what a lot of us do in real life.
That smarts a bit. Hurts a bit, but I'll make it.
Look, Astrid, you did make it. You made it back. Even with all this fashion risks. No. Holster the weapon. Alright. Unfortunately, this rifle we're going to sleep with from now on. Alright. Here we go. We're going to get on top of the bed here. And we're going to dump all these clothes off. These are the heavy ones there. Nah, I just dropped him. I'm not wearing those either. That's right. We're wearing a balaclava and a leather helmet. Sprain risks is healed. Look at this pile of laundry. That's brilliant. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay, did we leave any clothes in the closet here? No, we did not. We need to take the food out, though. Transfer it all. Transfer it all. Oh, we didn't need that pry bar. Get all this coffee, though. We need to store this better. Matches can stay. I think we're okay with all of this. We're gonna fix that. I'm gonna put the improvised knife in there. We don't need the pry bar at the moment. I beat up both of those. That's funny. Look at all these candy bars. I'm sorry, energy bars. Okay. You can drop that. Aster, we really should read these. You always have a problem. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We're almost tired and it's late. We probably should do that. Maybe we should eat crappy energy bars and read books about how to burn wood. Alright, so this probably not a good idea. You know, if I could put stuff in the crate, I would use it more, but I'm gonna say these need to go down there. Not too worried about the chips. You know what, we'll get rid of these. God, so much coffee. Pelts everywhere. If you're gonna put it up there, at least put it straight. I mean, really. I mean, really, we should take all this food out to the fishing hut and make a pantry. Alright, drink this. Drink this. We got like 900 cups of coffee. I swear to God, we could open up a coffee shop. We got crap everywhere. I love the laundry. That's so funny. Alright, Raster, let's see if we can get some reading in. What books do we have that we need to read? We need to definitely read this. Oh yeah, that's right. We got 5 hours into a 25-hour book. So let's put in for 2 more hours. Oh, our health isn't good enough. That's right. We sprained our ankle, which impedes us to read. Alright, well then let's see if we can do something else. No, we can't prepare burdock because that means we killed our friend. Well, oh, let's use a bandage. We got a bunch. This is crazy. Alright, your ankle is all better. You can read now. This way when you prop your legs up.
You need to rest soon.
We'll rest soon. Do we possibly have... We don't have any made, do we? I was looking for tea. We've got a ton of tea to make, but we don't have any made. Okay. So let's get a drink of water. And let's sleep for 11 hours. Why not? Let's try it. Never get past 5 or 6. Usually. Not bad, Astra. Not bad. Not bad.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Well, then I guess we should give you a drink. Alright, let's take a couple of seconds. This is crazy. Dude, do we have to have all these small cans of coffee? We couldn't have gone to Costco and got just like a huge mega pack. Alright, we're not going to spend that much time trying to organize if it's going to be... If it's going to be a pain, I'm just going to throw it up here. Come on. You get to go on the floor because there's more important things that need to go down there for you. So, drop all 5. Drop all 5. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to stack these properly. You should have had them in stackable bunches on top of each other. Can we do this? No, probably not, huh? Too much collision. Alright, close enough. It's probably more organized than my real pantry. Alright, it's early morning. We really only have a few containers left to pilfer. One of them being the ones over where we killed all the wolves the other day. We believe there's some food over there still. So I think let's go wander over there and check out. And I think that will probably pretty much do us for today on this episode. And then we'll make one last run to the summit maybe in the next episode. Oh, there you guys are. Where were you yesterday? Yeah, why not? We need to practice. Alright, let's wander over here and go check these other containers and bring back what we left behind. And that should pretty much leave us with the possibility of the stuff at Deer Clearing. We could check those on our way up and see if there's too much stuff. Then we'll leave it behind, go up to the summit, grab all that stuff, and maybe we'll make another trip. But we are going to try to get everything out of the containers and into one focal point. And then we're going to get ready to move on. It's time to go. Let's go spend some time in Blackrock. Hello, Mr. Bear. You'll forgive me. I'm going over here. It's nothing personal. Just have time to deal with you right now. But it might be worth taking out and cooking up. And we probably would get to cooking level 5. Which would have its own benefits. I know cooking level 5 has taken on a whole different thing with me because I know that during Dead World when I started going, and because I had so many early failures that when I finally got to attempt 5 and it started to look like this was turning into something more than, 4 or 5 episodes, that the Humble Tracker was like, you got to get to cooking level 5, you got to get to cooking level 5. You need to be doing this to get to cooking level 5. And I was like, yeah, I'll get there. Thinking in the back of my head, no, I'm never going to get there. We're going to die first. So it was quite pleasing when I got to cooking level 5, and it does make things a lot easier. So if you get a good dead roll run going, there is something to be said for making an effort to shred the deer and pushing the envelope to get cooking level 5. Now see, that was good because we need lamp oil for the special lamp. And the half dozen other lamps we have upstairs. Alright. So. We'll take the back way home here. It'll still be very early in the day, so we can definitely push the envelope in the next episode is definitely going to be a run to the summit. I mean, the weather is nice and clear, and it's early enough. I think we go back, we take a little quick hour nap, we warm up, and we go. Let's get this done. The Timberwolves are waiting for us. Boy, what a boon of firewood that is. Oh, we have friends. That's funny, they both stopped in unison. It's like they're on the same track, going different directions. They can't walk. Oh, one howled. Oh, finally, a change. Come on. Again, change directions. Interesting. Alright, we're not going to play around with you.
I need some first aid soon.
All you got are sprains. We're going to let you be. Let's get you back home. We've had a lot of excitement in this episode.
Starting to... Ow!
Starting to what? You kind of left that sentence hanging there.
It's a bit, but I'll make it. That smarts a bit.
Curious if I saw the moose walking that way. Didn't look really well, but I thought if I saw him poking out. So much for the clear weather. Talk about jinxing. Alright. Put the pea shirt away. Let's take a nap with our trusty friend. All right. And I think we will call this one here. Not exciting, not unexciting. Kind of a regular good old day in Stalker with lots of lovely and fun-filled adventures with wolves. It's beautiful. So anyway, next episode, we revisit the summit. We add to the laundry pile and anything else we want to bring down. Obviously, we're going to try to bring everything down. Even if we're super, super heavy, we'll roll down the hill and bring it a little closer. So with that said, thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. Thanks.